Excuse me. Greetings. My name is Mr. Grimreaper 512, alongside the one and only Dark Knight 987. And welcome, my friends, to a Halloween special of Back in Time. Tonight, me and the one and only Dark Knight 987 go back to the year 1990. Hold on real quick, just one moment. 1995. We go back to the year 1995, and what started as one of the greatest children's television shows in the history of television. This is our review of Goosebumps. Now we're not going to go episode by episode because it would take us a long time. We're going to talk about this shit as a whole.
Yeah.
And give our thoughts on the television series and everything else. And now, because Halloween is coming up, next month, I got some shit for y'all this month.
Oh yeah.
Because as I said before, coming up at the end of this, towards the end of this month, on the 26th, will be season 3 of Rip from the Silver Screen. I'm going to be talking about a lot of horror films coming up very soon. We're going to do a little something different this year. We're going to do a little something different for this year. I have a new segment coming up next year called Rip from the Silver Screen, the Midnight Run. I'm going to start that up in January, by the way. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. I might go ahead and start it just to see what y'all guys think about Rip from this about the Midnight Run spin-off series that I'm going to do on my channel. It's gonna still be horror. It's gonna still be horror related, but it's gonna be not just horror movies. It's gonna also feature horror television series, horror comics, and all this other stuff. So yeah, but we are going to talk about Goosebumps and our favorite episodes and stuff like that. So let us begin with this. And dude, what was your favorite episodes from the 4 seasons of Goosebumps?
Well, there's a lot of episodes that I've seen the whole series, and a lot of some episodes that were my favorites. I come to mind. Most obviously, the first episode in the first season, which is, of course, the Dance Mask, which is about a girl named Carly Beth who is tired of being teased and scared by classmates, decides to get a little even when she wants to buy a mask, not scaring her, not wanting to scare. And people have been messing with her and scaring her a lot. So let's say this mask is not just the ivy color mask. Let's say it has a none of its own. And I'll also read the book. Now, I'm a fan of the Goosebumps book series. As you know, I have mostly the collection of Goosebumps books from when I was a kid. I still have them to this day, and I still read them because I am that much of a fanatic. So, but Carly Mask is really one of my favorites, definitely, because I can relate to Carly Beth because I know it's like being made fun of and messed with, so does Gwen.
Yeah.
And so I kind of found myself in her shoes. That's why it was one of my favorites. But a lot of great ones come up as well. I like that auditorium, which is almost a pig on Phantom of the Opera, kind of.
Yeah.
That was a good one. But the one that I would say that freaked me out the most is the Night of the Living Dummy series. Yeah, that little dummy was very creepy.
Slappy.
But also,
That's before you go any further. That Slappy doll. I'm gonna tell you something. That shit scared me when I was a kid, and it still scares me now.
Yeah.
That Slappy doll, if you guys don't know, is the most horrific fucking doll you have ever seen in your life. I've seen both part 1 and part 2 of Night of the Living Dummy. I've also read the books for Night of the Living Dummy, and it's scary as fuck and stuff like that. But I agree with Night. I love the Haunted Mask. That was one of my favorites when I was a kid. I don't know. Have you seen the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, dude?
I've seen that one, yes. I even read the book.
Yeah. What did you think of that one?
Let's just say the little bird and my Cuckoo Clock. Yeah, pretty scary there. But that one was good too. But like he goes back in time, and I think it freaks him out because like things change. He looks at the different things, and like she has no little sister and all that. That's scary. Like that scared me a little bit too. I'm freaking like waking up like what's going on? I've been messing with the clock, and it just oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a good one. That was a good one.
There's another one on season 1. I know. I said that we weren't gonna go this. We were gonna do the whole we were gonna do all 4 seasons. I'll talk about that. There's one episode 4 of the series, The Girl Who Cried Monster. That monster in the show is scary as fuck. If you have ever read the book, it is scary as fuck what this little girl goes through. And everybody thinks that she's not telling the truth. But yeah, so but yeah, this one is scary. So the next one we got on the list, the next one we got on the list, I don't know if Night liked this one, but I sure as hell did. It was Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Now this was a two-part episode, and it's based on the book, of the same name. And I think that this one was really, really, really creepy. But what do you think of What did you think of Welcome to Camp Nightmare, man?
I'm glad you agree with. I understand. Agree with it the same way because yes, it was creepy. And then I mean, imagine going to a camp that turns out to be a nightmare, and you can't figure out how you're gonna get out alive or not. I mean, my gosh, yeah, that one was a good one of the, if not one of the favorite dolls, if not one of the creepiest ever.
Yeah.
Great episode, 2-part episode, and again, based on the books. All the episodes we're talking about are based on the same book written by R.L. Stine, who wrote the Goosebumps series and many other series as well. But great episode. Again, kind of scared me a little bit, but yeah, great episode. And then another one that's my favorite was, of course, I take on my favorite musical that I studied in high school, which is Phantom of the Opera. This is called Phantom Auditorium.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll be basically just going to get into play about the Phantom. But then another creepy stuff starts happening, and they're saying could there really be a Phantom in their auditorium? Well, you never know, but I thought that was a great movie, a great episode as well, and I enjoyed it. And of course, the whole Phantom thing kind of freaked me out a little bit, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's kind of also one of my episodes besides the Haunted Mask and my plethora of favorite episodes there.
Well, I loved. As a whole, I think season 1 was good. There's another one that scared me, and that was A Night in Terror Tower. Where they find these group of friends find this camera that predicts and causes misfortune on the subject that it photographs. This was scary as hell. I even read the book about this.
Oh yeah.
And not to mention, if you guys do not know what this is, Ryan Gosling, when he was a kid, and Scott Speedman were both in this movie. Were both in this show as special guests, and And yeah, I love this. Stay Out of the Basement. That's another one. Return of the Mummy. That's another one.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go into. Well, let's talk about season 2 here. I'm gonna change gears and talk about season 2 because there was stuff in this one that I loved.
Oh yeah.
And one of the scarier ones that people talk about is Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh my god, dude.
And it was scary as hell. If you guys don't know what Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns is, let me give you a little thing. Now, these kids are going out for Halloween. These group of kids are going out for Halloween, and something's not right. Something is not right. They come across a creature. They come across a 2-headed, pumpkin-headed creature, and stuff like that. And this one, if you don't know if y'all guys don't know the movie, what's the name of the movie? Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's what this fucking remind me of so fucking much. But what did you think about Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns, dude?
Dude, scary. That creeped me out too. Oh my god. It could, you know, there's this group of kids left trick-or-treating on Halloween, which that's what you do. You go out on Halloween night trick-or-treating and get some candy. Everyone wants their candy, you know, once a year for candy, you know. So this night though turned into a nightmare because this whole Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. Oh my god, dude. Oh, and Graham put it right. I mean, it's just like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, you know. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, that one was really freaky, man.
Yeah, there was another one that I liked. Yeah, there was another one that I liked on the second season, which was Ghost Beach. I read the book. I've read the book many times in my life before, but Ghost Beach has to be. I like it. I like it for a couple of reasons. The story was good. Everything was good about it, but how they did the ghost was so fucking awesome, man, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. But what did you think of Ghost Beach, man?
That was a good one. And I mean, yeah, it might be kind of scary, but yeah, I enjoyed it so much. That was a good episode. But, you know, discovering ghost hunting, investigating rumors of a ghost hunting a cave nearby, and of course you want to see for yourself what that's about. So yeah. When it comes to something like that, never go alone. Anyway, but yeah, good episode.
Yeah, there was one. We had another one based on the Haunted Mask, which was the sequel to the first one. This is part 2 of the Haunted Mask. What did you think about the Haunted Mask, man?
Part 2?
Yeah,
I like that one too. This time, one of the boys that was teasing Harley, Beth, now wants to get a mask. You know, it's an old man mask. But, and then of course, meanwhile, the original Haunted Mask, that was the first one that Carly Beth tries to come back and get her to wear it again. And what's cool about this one in part 2, you see the same girl that was in the first one as Carly Beth, she's back in the second one as well. Some of the kids from the first one are in there, but the kid that was in the first one, it's a different kid in part 2.
Yeah, named Steve.
Yeah, it's a new Steve. But Carly Beth, that girl that was Carly Beth, Catherine Long is her name. She comes back in this one. One of the other boys, the older looking one, he comes back in that one. And anyway, long story short, but I loved it. I read the book too, and this one was great. And of course, Steve needs help to get the mask off, and he actually asked Carly Beth for help because she went through that same thing the last time with the Haunted Mask. So I really enjoyed the Haunted Mask part 2 as well. That's actually two of my favorite books to read is Haunted Mansion. Those are my like two favorite books that I ever read in my life because, yeah, you know, like I said, you know, yeah, they're my favorites.
Yeah, and those are another one that I like too. The Headless Ghost. Now, if you guys don't know what this one is, it's basically the Headless Ghost is about these two kids named Dwayne and Stephanie, and they are trapped in a seaside haunted house by a headless ghost, along with another ghost that passed away, which was a little boy.
Yeah.
And like it's just all hell breaks loose. And all hell breaks loose in this episode, and they come to find out that this is the legendary Hill House. Now, if you guys don't know what Hill House is, watch House on Haunted Hill or watch anything related to that, and you'll figure out what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I thought that the Headless Ghost was good, but. And I felt sorry for the little boy who passed away too in this thing. So, but but yeah, there's a lot of good episodes in season 2.
Now versus season 3. Okay, season 3. I'm gonna talk about the ones that the first one was called A Shocker on Shop Street. Let's say the book on the cover of the book had a big praying mantis. Now, what does that remind you of? What movie does that remind you of?
Praying mantis. Oh shit! Yeah, it does remind me of that, motherfucker. There's a praying mantis in this fucking episode, and you guys. Please watch our Meet the Applegates review from last year for Ripped, because this shit was scary as fuck. I could not go to sleep at all after watching this shit. And oh my god, dude, my god, I'm still trying to cover my fucking head. I'm still trying to fucking cover my eyes, but dude, that shit was fucking horrifying. That praying mantis in this fucking show.
Area.
There's a couple in here I kind of like. I think.
Yeah.
Don't Go to Sleep.
Good.
I don't think I ever read the book, but I just watched the episode though.
I read the book.
What is the book about, man?
So I believe he has his bedroom or something like that, and when he goes to sleep, when he wakes up, every time he wakes up, it's all different. Like,
yeah.
He looks to a different, each day he looks to something different. Like, it's not the same. You can't figure out how to get back to where he was. And it's a scary thing. Even in the episode, too, yeah, it's pretty scary. But,
yeah.
So that's basically the Don't Go to Sleep is. Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, I've never really read the book of that one. I've read My Best Friend is Invisible. I read that one. I have read Don't Go to Sleep. Well, actually, no, wait. Did I read that one? I don't think I did. One Day at Horrorland. I've seen that episode, but I don't think I've ever actually read the book. Now in the book. Now in the book, I think it's the same way. I think it's the same way as the show. Well, I'm not sure about that.
It kind of goes that way a little bit. But yeah, all it is about a family that goes to amusement park or whatever a theme park called Horrorland, and they can all it's all fun and games, and there was just like these. They call them I forget what they call them. Monster.
Yeah, they called them horrors. They called them horrors.
Costumes and fun, but this wasn't your regular theme park. Actually, this theme park was Yeah, so you can go in, but you can't ever leave. Dude, that I remember about that. Going into a place like that and going into a place you can't leave. That's scary for me. I never thought that.
Yeah, there was one that scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. Perfect School. Now, I have read the book to this one. I sure as hell read the book to this one. This kid, Brian, he is at an all boys boarding school. He has no idea that this school has something sinister behind it.
Yep.
He has a best friend. I forget what the friend's name is.
I forgot too.
And he finds out that his friend is an agent for the faculty. The whole entire faculty are these fucking clones, and they're basically trying to they lock the real students in they lock the real students in a basement prison. There's a prison underneath this school, and my God, I gotta tell you, see, I've had nightmares about this before. My entire school going against you, an entire school of faculty, and you think that you don't know who's who. You don't know what is real and what's not. This scared me as a kid because I used to go to school. I was going to school at the time, elementary school.
Yeah.
And I thought my teachers were fucking clones or fucking robots, dude, because I was like,
oh my God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, really?
So one time I was so goddamn scared that I ran away from the fucking school. True fucking story. I ran away from the fucking school, scared out of my mind. It was raining. It was raining hard like a motherfucker. And I swear to Christ, dude, this movie was this episode scared me half to death when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my God, man, I tell you. Yeah, when it comes to schools, you don't know, like, yeah. And for me, when I'm at school, especially if we go at nighttime, when you go to the open house, some of it, it's always some hallways are dark and shit.
Yeah.
That creeps me out a little bit, but I can tell. I mean, yeah, you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to control the students, and have you seen like the faculty or like the Pink Floyd music videos? You see the teachers controlling the students, thinking, "What are they gonna?" So you never know. But yeah, I can. My God, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, there are a lot of good episodes in this one.
There's an original. I had no idea there was an original episode in this one. There was an original episode called Chillology.
Oh.
This was from April the 25th, 1998 to May 9th, 1998. I guess it was like a three-parter. I don't think I ever saw this one, but I have read Teacher's Pet.
Yeah, Chillology. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. And then, of course, the sequel to Stay Jesus Died, it was Stay Jesus Died Again. I read the book, too. I read both of the books. And the cover of the book's pretty creepy with the skeleton.
Yeah.
But there's another one that I watched on here that I kind of creeped me to was The Barking Dog. I remember the book with the dog with the red eyes. Yeah, that kind of...
Oh, shit.
I used to have dogs as a kid, guys. Let me tell you something. After I read the book with that book and I looked at the dog with the red eyes, I'm thinking, that's not all my dogs are going to see my dog at night. I don't see those same eyes. So like, oh God. I used to have nightmares with my dog chasing me and killing me. Yeah, exactly. With those same red eyes. That's creepy.
But oh my God, I can't believe this. Have you read the story? Have you read An Old Story, dude? Have you ever read that book?
What?
An Old Story. That's what. Okay, you need to listen to this shit. Okay, apparently, this woman named Dahlia turned these two little kids into grown men, into old men who have to be in like what their 80s and shit like that.
I know that one. Yeah.
To get sold out, to get. They're actually getting sold to her widow best friends that want husbands, and I'm like, what the fuck is this woman? She's on crack or something.
Oh hell, no.
So trust me when I say this. If your aunt or uncle asks you, hey, do you want some of this? Tell them fucking no, because you don't know you don't know what the hell they're gonna put in the fucking in the batch. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna put in there. But Jesus Christ, that shit scares me to death, dude, like a motherfucker.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, there are some stuff in here I like, and I liked in season 3. But sadly, we're gonna go to the final season, which was season 4.
There's all these books I read too. Of course, How I Got My Shrunken Head. That really kind of freaked me out. How I Got My Shrunken Head. That wasn't real creepy, but I enjoyed that one. Of course, The Girl Next Door. That really got me because you think, okay, so here's this girl, the girl's next door. She's writing to her friends, and you look like, her family's there at the house, like a normal thing. But only to find out in the end that her and her family were ghosts all along, and they had died in a fire. And
this one, before you go on, dude, this movie got to me. This one got to me. Because I wouldn't want my family to go through this. I wouldn't want, I would give anything to for this not to happen to any of my sisters or my brother or anything like this. When I saw this, I cried like a motherfucker, dude. I cried when I saw this because I felt so bad for her. And was the other kid her brother? I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I read the book. Was it her brother or was it just a normal kid that she knew?
Okay, so there was a boy next door to her, and she thought that he was a ghost because he was acting kind of strange, and so she thought he was a ghost, but in reality she was a ghost, and then there was a dark figure that kept following her, which really scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I hate that shit, dude. That scared the piss out of me.
Like, oh God, I hope that doesn't happen. That was scary as hell to me, but it was sad that I wouldn't want to, and I'll agree with Grandma one day, I don't want them to have to my whole family here, me, my mom, my dad, my brother, and now that we have my niece in the picture, my brother's daughter, I don't want them to have to her neither. Anyway, long story short, I feel for that, but I feel bad for this girl, and anyway, so it was in 2 parts, and now she has to help this boy named Danny, so her soul can be at peace because, but again, this was a good one of my favorite episodes of Goosebumps too. But that's the Haunted Mask and the Sanatorium. This one also was one of my main favorites, and the book as well. I read the book as well, and you have to watch it, guys. This is one of the greatest episodes ever in season 4, I think.
Yeah, I loved. I watched the episode Cry of the Cat. I just never read the book to it. I don't know how the book. If y'all guys know what, if the book is any different from the show, let me know in the comments down below. But I have seen this episode before, and this girl Allison, who is a actress, is working on this movie called Cry of the Cat.
Cry of the Cat. Actually, that's the book.
And there's this cat. There's this cat that she runs into. Literally runs into, by the way. Who freaking scratches her, and she starts acting like a cat.
Yeah, she starts doing what cats do. Oh my God, how do you do that?
And then she ends up in the hospital after an accident on the set. and she learns that the cat has turned her into a monster. And this cat Rip, isn't staying dead, and it's affecting her mother too. And this shit's scary. When when she starts turning into this monster, it is the scariest fucking shit you've ever seen. I've never read the book. I don't know how the book is different to this. I've seen this episode, and this episode scared the piss out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah, the book, there is a book to this, yes. It basically, it's now called the Goosebumps Series 2000. It's a newer series that R.L. Stein did.
Yeah.
And I actually do have that book. It's a good book, and I recommend that, read that book. Then one day I'll bring it to him, you can read it if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, like in the book, it's the same thing. She runs over this cat accidentally, but then the cat scratches her, and she starts to become, all the traits of a cat start coming out of her. Seriously, yeah, it's pretty creepy. But it was also a good episode. And then, of course, our final episode, which is Deep Trouble. And you should know why I would never go swimming in the ocean, because I like sharks. I don't want to get eaten by sharks. I don't want to lose my leg and arm or limb too much to a shark. But why I don't watch Deep Trouble? Yeah, that's why I will never go into the ocean. No.
Yeah, I've never read Deep Trouble, but I have seen this one though. But I have seen this episode, and with the monsters, they turn these fish into mutants, and these mutants are scary like a motherfucker, and these kids are trying to escape. From this place. They meet this guy. They have an uncle by the name of Dr. Deep, who lives in the Caribbean, and this guy named Jacob Ritter, who I knew was a scumbag the first time you meet him. He's a scumbag fuck. He maroons them. On an island, and then he encounters they encounter Ritter's test subjects along the way.
Yeah.
And this dude is a scumbag asshole. I've never read the book, but you can tell when you first meet Ritter, he's an asshole. But what did you think of Deep Trouble, man?
Deep Trouble, yeah. I enjoyed it, and like I said before, that's why I don't like swimming in the ocean, because, yeah, I ain't gonna be shark bait, but again, yeah, I gotta say, man, yeah, that was one of the episodes, and, it was a good one. It was a good one as well. Like I said before, guys, there's a lot of great episodes of Goosebumps here that we talked about, and, yeah, this was a great series that him and I grew up watching. This is something that, I like to watch the episodes again, try to find the episodes online somewhere. I like to watch them again, because I remember around October or whatever, coming home from school, they always had the Goosebumps episodes, and just seeing the books brought to life, it's really, really cool, because I always wondered, what would it be like? Because I mean, this book, I'm saying, this should be a movie, it should be like a show. I would like to see all these characters, what would they look like coming to life on TV, and sure enough, they did that. It's really cool that they brought these characters to life. And so, if you guys haven't seen the series, please look it up. Go buy the books. I'm sure they have them at bookstores. Half Price Books may have them. Wherever you want to go, guys, read these Goosebumps books. If you don't have them, I have a collection of these books, and I continue to collect to this day because I am a fan of Goosebumps since I was a kid, and I always have been.
Yeah.
Of course, in the beginning, they did scare me, they did creep me out, but hey, if you're looking for a little scare, Goosebumps is the way to go. So, check it out. Watch the series. Watch the movies. If you like the movies on VHS or DVD, separate episodes each. Check them out. Yeah, see for yourself, guys. What do you think of Goosebumps? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and I think me and Knight have to agree on this. This shit is gonna get a 10 out of 10 because Goosebumps was one of those series that scared the piss out of you. I don't care what anybody says about this fucking show. This show scared the piss out of you as a kid.
Yes.
As an adult, watching this and reminiscing on the books, on some of the books that I've read. I've read some of the books, not all of them.
Yeah.
But this show is freaking good. Just like another show that we're going to talk about coming up next for this Halloween edition of Back in Time. We're going to talk about that here in a little while. But this is really good. I love Goosebumps. I will always love Goosebumps until the day I die. But if you guys think that this show sucks, or if you like it, let us know. What was your favorite? What was your favorite episode from all 4 seasons of Goosebumps? Let us know in the comments down below what y'all guys think. I want to hear your opinion. We want to hear your opinion. Let us know in the comments what y'all guys think and stuff like that. But speaking of which, I want to end it with this. Viewers beware. You're in for a scare. I'm Mr. Grimreaper 512 with Dark Knight 987. And we'll see you all in the afterlife. Bye.